Итак, первая Life is Strange. Вот уж нечто особенное. Игра, от которой мало того, что ничего не ожидал, так еще и осилил ее пройти аж с третьего раза. Я начинал проходить первый эпизод 2 раза в разное время, и не проходя его до конца, возможно даже и до середины, я его забрасывал. И только на третий раз я прошел его. А потом, что называется, не мог остановиться. А игра в итоге стала для меня надолго номер один из всего, что я на тот момент проходил. А проходил, поверьте, многое и очень достойное, вплоть до первого Last of Us. Переплюнуть ее, чтобы я уверенно сказал, вот это на 100% для меня точно выше на ступень, или хотя бы на полступеньки, так ни одна игра и не смогла. Максимум стать рядом. А начну с того, что невозможно не похвалить музыку в этой части. Она нереально божественна. Colors мне музыка тоже очень нравится. Однако в первой части она, даже не знаю почему, наиболее особенная, что ли. Я бы выделил трек, который играет в конце первого эпизода и в финале. Хоть концовки в игре и две, речь идет о моем, так сказать, каноне. Кто играл, уже явно понял, про какую музыку я говорю. Как и в True Colors, эта игра берет точно тем же. Макс и Хлоя — это уже местная главная пара этой игры, вокруг которой все и вертится. По факту я могу сказать тут все то же самое, что и говорил в прошлом видео. Это полностью актуально и в этот раз. Повторяться не буду и попробую сделать акцент на отличиях и уникальных моментах этой части. Попытаюсь разобраться подробнее и глубже. В этот раз это уже две лучшие подруги детства, которые на определенном этапе жизни расстались и практически не общались на протяжении нескольких лет. И вот в игре они снова воссоединяются, однако каким образом? Макс спасает Хлою от смерти, открывая в этот момент в себе способность отматывать время назад. Правда, сейчас она ее не узнала. Лишь позже, когда уже Хлоя выручает ее от разборок с Нейтаном, Макс ее узнает.
Макс? Chloe?
No way.
Тут и начинается первая беседа спустя годы, которая проходит не очень-то и тепло.
Don't you think I'm happy to see you? No. You were happy to wait 5 years without a call or even a text. I'm sorry. I know things were tough on you when I left. How do you know? You weren't even here. I didn't order my parents to move specifically to fuck you over, Chloe. You've been at Blackwell for almost a month without letting me know. Enough said. I just wanted to settle in first and not be such a shy, cliché geek. I totally would have contacted you. I bet you don't use these sad excuses on Mr. Jefferson. Don't use them on me, Max.
В отличие от прошлой игры, тут уже полноценный бэкграунд, который играет огромную роль в их отношениях. Больше подробностей из прошлого узнаем, как ни странно, в будущем. А пока ситуация такова, что у Хлои в последнее время была уже другая подруга Рэйчел, которая совсем недавно пропала без вести, и сейчас Хлоя занята исключительно тем, что пытается ее найти.
That's Rachel Amber. Her missing person posters are all over Blackwell. What about her parents? Are they looking for her? They're in denial. Max, I know she's missing. I assume you know more than that. Before Rachel left, she said she met somebody who changed her life. Then poof. And you haven't heard anything from her since?
В диалоге наша подруга выясняет, что это именно Макс ее спасла ранее. Таким образом, беседа начинает уже нести более положительный лад.
In the bathroom today, you set off the alarm. That's why Nathan raged after you. It totally makes sense. You hella saved my life. Now tell me the truth, Max. I was there, hiding in the corner. Damn, you're a ninja. A ninja would have cut Nathan's head off. I just took a butterfly photo. That is so badass.
Далее парочка идет к маяку, где Макс ловит видение о приближающемся на город шторме. Ранее в начале игры уже был такой приход, однако этот выглядит иначе. Теперь уже мы находим газету, в которой написана дата сия события, буквально через несколько дней.
October 11? Is this Friday? That's only 4 days away.
В этот же момент, словно сквозь пространство, нас за плечо касается Хлоя. Макс приходит в себя и начинает рассказывать про свою новую способность. Хлоя, конечно же, не верит таким заявлениям, как вдруг...
What the hell is this? Snowflakes? It's like 80 degrees. How? Climate change. Or a storm is coming. Max, start from the beginning. Tell me everything.
Это был первый звоночек, что видение со штормом не шутит о приближении. А далее себя проявит еще несколько признаков. На следующий же день Макс заказывает свою правоту.
I'm going to predict 4 events that will happen in the next 30 seconds or so. The trucker drops his mug and Joyce rips him a new one.
So what happens next?
The cop gets an emergency alert on his radio and his partner in the car leaves without him.
Well, let's just see how this goes down.
Justin and Trevor are fighting and Joyce breaks it up.
This is getting good. Can't wait to see what happens.
The jukebox goes crazy as a cockroach crawls on it.
Pretty bizarro, Max. But let's see if everything happens like this.
Конечно.
Oops.
Did you break another cup?
Oh, way to
really?
go, Mom.
No refill for you.
Shh. And now I gotta take this call and leave my breakfast. Hey, where is my partner?
You called it. But he's off to go bust some skaters.
You're a dick.
Don't slap me, bitch. Take your fight club outside.
He started it.
I'm finishing it.
Trevor and Justin must be in love. You predicted a cockroach on the jukebox? I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands.
А после обещает помочь найти Рэйчел. Все это их снова сильно сближает. Постепенно они приближаются к тайне того, что же случилось, а в процессе этого мы узнаем еще больше о их совместном детстве и самом дне расставания, который сложился максимально трагично.
Yes, I do. Damn right. He chose to go out that door and leave me forever.
Chloe, your dad didn't choose to leave you.
I know that, Max. My mom actually blames herself. Just because she wanted a ride home from work. Sometimes, even I blame her.
No, you don't.
Yes, Max, I do. Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? And he never does?
No, of course not. But I was with you that day. It was just a terrible accident.
I wish that made me feel better. But ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
You don't want to hear this, but you're still here. Alive. With me. And that is no accident.
You're right. I don't want to hear this.
Незадолго после этого наша способность начинает себя проявлять с новой стороны.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Max, tell him. Whoa, hey. You look totally pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Chloe. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Well, I might just allow this one into the family album.
You're the boss.
What is this?
But not the cook.
William is
Hint,
here.
hint, Daddy.
Yes,
And
we can't.
Chloe is
expect
just a
your mom to
kid.
rush home and serve us slackers.
Am I
Who
that
wants to
far
have
back in
crepes?
You
time?
mean pancakes?
In France, they call them
I'm
crepes.
18 years
And a good
old
French
inside my
chef uses
13-year-old
assistance
self.
If you want to eat
How?
We. I volunteer to break the eggs.
Chloe is just so damn happy and carefree.
That's true.
And this is the last time unless I change it.
Dare question the chef.
I love William like he was in my own family. I won't let him die today.
Попав в тот самый момент, Макс пользуется случаем, предотвращает смерть отца Хлои.
Release the keys. Of course. Last time I ordered from Spy Guy Electronics.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries and it'll save the environment.
You sold me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop. Joyce will love this.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome.
We are awesome!
I'm not paying $150 for a concert.
I heard that the Vortex Club parties are wild.
Dude, the service fee is like 50%.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
All my friends in LA told me that Oregon was
Max.
going to be wet and cold every day. But
Never
it's like
Maxine.
75
So that's
degrees
why
and
she
I
was
haven't seen
laughing
the
so
rain
hard.
once.
I know. Sorry, Mad
Was that
Max.
climate change?
You're not pissed at me, right? Right?
No, it's people in Oregon
Do you want to go
trying
hit the
keep
girls' potty and smoke a
Californians
peace pipe? I think Max is high.
She's acting like so weird. You cool, Max?
Nobody listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the vortex.
Courtney, you don't want anybody in the club.
Like whatever, bitch.
No, this is totally fucked up. What else have I changed? Chloe.
Max Caulfield. Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on. Chloe! You have a visitor!
По итогу чего реальность переписывается, но в этом случае Хлоя в результате автоаварии становится парализованной и, соответственно, не встречает никакой Рэйчел, вообще никого не встречает.
You even wrote on that cool parchment paper. That's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Well, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
You don't really blame William, do you?
For getting me the hybrid I wanted for my Sweet 16? No, I blame the asshole who cut me off and sent me into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
You mean Rachel Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name. You did?
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world. But none of this makes sense.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
Увидев снова Макс, она искренне радуется, проводит с ней время, но после...
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
Chloe, I really don't know if I can do this. I had another friend who wanted to end it all, and I did everything I could to try and save her life.
No matter what. Now I'm asking you to help me the same way.
I want to help you, Chloe, but I think my help is hurting.
At least you have a choice. When you want to make a decision, you can just do it. Look at me. I'm at the mercy of everybody. For once, I want to make my own choice. The most important one of my life. Please. Help me, Max.
Chloe.
I'll just drift asleep, dreaming of us here together. Forever.
Перепроходя этот момент 3 года назад на запись, я расплакался. Очень тяжело осознавать, что у нее в обоих случаях происходит трагедия, даже несмотря на старания Макс все исправить. Само собой, в итоге все возвращаем как было, и этот момент по настроению продолжал предыдущий.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you for following your dreams. Don't forget about me. Never. I love you, Max. See you around.
Sooner than you think. I'm sorry, William.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, You'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
Сука. Я никогда не пробовал такой выбор сделать. Знаете, у меня все время, блядь, рука не поднималась.
После увиденного не могло быть ничего иного как.
Chloe, you're alive. Yes.
Whoa, whoa, down, Max. You get one kiss, now you're all over me?
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too.
Welcome back to the real world, Max.
I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
Далее, найдя логово неизвестной твари, мы узнаем, где именно находится Рэйчел. Но как нетрудно догадаться, результат не нес ничего позитивного. Находят они исключительно останки мертвого тела. Однозначно стоит отметить, что делать маньяком Джефферсона было, наверное, гениальным ходом. Ну кто как, а я реально не ожидал, что это окажется он.
Chloe. Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me.
Выворачиваясь за счет своей силы в прямом смысле наизнанку и прыгая от реальности в реальность, Макс пытается исправить положение, но все как-то тщетно и в итоге снова оказывается на этой точке.
God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Fuck you.
Многие, может, и скажут, что помощь пришла откуда не ждали, но я был уверен, что если кто нам и поможет, то только Дэвид. Блин, этот мужик однозначно один из лучших персонажей этой игры, который сходу напоминает Кенни исходящих. Приходилось разок даже идти против своей подруги и усмирять ее пыл.
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
Do you know for sure it was Blackwell students?
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them. Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Leave Max alone, David. Stop threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
Допустим.
Listen, we don't know that David did anything, and nobody has any proof against him. As far as we know, it's Nathan Prescott who's the real threat so far. I would cut David slack here.
Oh, would you? How generous, King Max. So suddenly it doesn't matter how shady David has been acting, or that he keeps all those weird files on your classmates, or how you're always going off on how creepy David
Enough!
is.
I don't want anybody being accused of anything. There's been too much of that crap going on around here lately, and I don't want it in my home today.
Well, I agree with that. Now, if you all don't mind, I'd like to forget about work and sit down and eat some of this incredible grub.
Thanks for letting me down again, Max.
Ну
Why
да,
can't you
да.
just rewind so I don't have to see you defending that asshole?
Нет. Далее по плану, с помощью уже известного фокуса с фото, мы собираемся снова вернуть Хлою к жизни. Так что, в принципе, даже если не говорить Дэвиду о ее смерти, это, можно сказать, и не вранье. Но если же сказать...
I promised Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this? I never even told Chloe that I... God damn it!
You killed my wife's child, you sick fucker! And you took away my stepdaughter?
David, wait!
Max, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. What a mess. What have I done? All that time I wasted with surveillance. Chloe, I'm sorry. Joyce, I failed you. My family.
You didn't fail. You did your best.
Max, you better get outside. You've seen enough of this room.
David, thank you for saving me.
Выйдя на улицу, Макс садится в машину и гонит искать Уоррена, так как именно у него есть недавно сделанное фото, когда Хлоя еще была жива. А на улице тем временем уже вовсю бушевала яростная непогода. Стоит сказать о моменте, когда мы получаем сообщение от Нейтана.
Max, it's Nathan. just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me. Mr. Jefferson is coming for me now. All this shit will be over soon. Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next. Sorry.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Он был чуть ли не главной тварью всей игры, и мнение о нем просто меняется на 180 градусов после всего этого. Реально жестокая ситуация, когда грамотно делают такой контраст с твари на того, кого тебе жалко, это просто работает. Я не знаю, что тут еще сказать, далеко не всегда и не с каждым персонажем это прокатывает. Но тут все сделано как надо. Не мог просто не сказать об этом. Добравшись до Уоррена, он говорит чисто по факту, что в такую погоду тащиться сюда ради одной фото является мыслью не самого здорового человека. Макс рассказывает о своей способности. Уоррен верит, и порассуждав о том, виновны ли наши силы в этом урагане, прощаемся и ныряем в фото. На сей же раз уже выкатываем все карты.
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max.
Chloe!
Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now. He's gonna
Sorry, Warren.
to Rachel. Let's go now. Chloe, wait, listen. I can walk and listen, okay?
Stop and listen for once.
Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit! Nathan is the fucking serial killer! We saw the proof! Now excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Chloe. Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
Chloe, I'm gonna tell you the truth, no matter what. I changed your past, and I had to make a terrible choice, and I...
Max, please tell me. I won't be mad at you.
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. I did. For you. I didn't want you to suffer in any other timeline or reality. I couldn't bear the thought of you in any more pain.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us, and he can actually stop him. Right? Chloe, David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the darkroom, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you, but I'm so grateful David was there. So what's your plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
Далее, по сути, финал, но перед этим Макс ловит еще один кошмар. В нем она, можно сказать, встречается с внутренними демонами, а после вспоминает все моменты, проведенные с Хлоей после воссоединения. Все это совсем не просто так.
Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe, I must have passed out.
Oh, thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. It was so horrible. This is my storm. I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. All I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me. Which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me. Don't say that. I won't trade you. You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe. Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe, I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
Этот выбор уже без всяких перемоток ставит точку в игре. И это реально тяжелый морально, хоть и очевидный для меня выбор. Блин, я не могу просто пожертвовать Хлоей после всего, что было. За эти 5 эпизодов произошло просто все, что только могло произойти, и даже больше. Встречи через года. Воссоединение. Ссора. Воспоминания из прошлого. Встреча в альтернативной реальности. Потеря. Возвращение. Примирение. Как? Просто как я могу ей теперь пожертвовать? Какой смысл во всем, что было ранее, если сейчас это делать? Понятно, что в городе на протяжении игры мы узнали много хороших людей. От этого и тяжело. Но лично я не могу из-за этого перечеркивать все, что было до этого. Как говорил в предыдущем видео, они прожили эти моменты. Я прожил эти моменты. Прожил, а не был наблюдателем. Может, это самоуспокоение, но чертов ураган Макс увидела еще до того, как открыла в себе способность и встретила Хлою. И откуда уверенность, что выбрав это, мы просто не отсрочим неизбежное? Даже если нет, жить дальше с таким грузом, помнить счастливые моменты жизни, которые не было, это как вообще на психике отразится? Да, также можно частично подумать и в обратную сторону, однако я больше вижу свет именно в своем выборе, где ты все делал так, как считал правильным, ни о чем не жалел и не стал списывать все природные беды на свою силу. Ведь прямых доказательств этому нет, может, я и не прав. Хоть игра и пытается показать, что тут эти размышления не требуются. Просто будет либо так уже не будет. Далее ты все равно ничего не узнаешь. Однако об этом все равно задумываешься, потому что не выглядит ситуация такой однозначной, как было бы очень удобно. Ни одна игра меня еще не заставляла о таком задумываться и принимать подобное решение. Это и стало одним из ключевых моментов, почему я ее так полюбил.
Нет. Я не буду.
Max, it's time.
Not anymore.
Max, I'll always be with you. Forever.
Sunshine for everyone, but as far as I can remember, we've been migratory animals, living under changing weather.
Нахер вообще смысл во всем этом, чтобы потом это все нахер перечеркнуть.
today we will sell our uniform, leave together, leave together.